backyard barbecue and light up your 4th of July fireworks show. From patriotic anthems to summer hits, you're sure to find one that'll fit any mood or any activity you have planned. Check them out today. Open the free iHeart app and tap on the playlist tab. iHeart, #1 for music, radio, and podcasts, all in one app.
Choose Nissan today and get big savings. Shop NissanUSA.com.
We now return to the Jim Colbert Show. Already.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning. Cup of coffee, fireplace.
Shouldn't this GD thing say acoustic version
Big fluffy
in the
dog.
title?
It's times like this where you want to call your producer and ask him what the F he's doing. When you have that kind of time on a Sunday morning.
Someone needs to fix this.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show here on Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Welcome back. I am Jim. Jack is there. Ross is there.
I can fix this. Blame me.
Deb's got your news.
And now, it's time for Woke News.
It seems like kind of a misuse of the whole world.
On the Jim Colbert Show.
Woke News brought to you by Home Loans Radio with that mortgage guy, Don. He's awesome, and he also happens to be host of the Home Loans Radio Show. Kicking it off with an update that we started the show off with, Jimmy, the breaking news, of course, about Bill Cosby. Well, he is now out of prison. Multiple reports say he walked out of a Pennsylvania state prison a free man today after, like we had mentioned, his sexual assault conviction was overturned. The 83-year-old Cosby has served more than 2 years of a 3 to 10-year sentence for the 2004 assault of Andrea Constant. It's believed he's heading to his home in Elkins Park, which is just outside of Philadelphia.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
He'll be home in time for dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
And it will not be prison food.
And it is July 4th weekend. So like I said earlier, quite an Independence Day for Mr. Cosby.
But the good news is that the dinner should be able to give him consent.
Back here in Florida, officials... Yes, Jack?
Nah, too late. That one's gone.
Officials confirm more bodies have been recovered at the site of the South Florida condo collapse. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava says the death toll stands at 16, while 147 people remain unaccounted for. Governor Ron DeSantis said rescue crews are going to continue to work on the pile to get answers one way or another. Several lawsuits have already been filed. Mental health counselors are on site to help grieving relatives. Emergency Management Director Kevin Guthrie said they're monitoring a couple of tropical waves in the Atlantic, just like everyone else is. But, of course, they have this massive recovery effort that they're trying to work on. He did note there is a contingency plan in place to respond at the site of the collapse. And the governor says that plan includes moving resources to other areas that may need it should a storm come through. Meanwhile, emergency management official Charles Cyril said they've also unfortunately discovered fraudulent GoFundMe accounts trying to take advantage of those who wish to donate. And there
is no limit.
And this is why it's a big deal, because more than $1.9 million has already been raised to help the families impacted by the disaster. So if 1.9 million has legitimately been raised,
right,
imagine how much more is being fraudulently taken.
Man, you got to be a special kind of MFer to do that.
Yeah, there's an element of these people that are out there. They're always out there. It's like when something happens and you're like, how could anyone do that? Those people are always out there. They'll always be out there.
I would love to talk to somebody. Just say, "Hey, man, just tell me where the motivation is." How do you get beyond that? Like your day of knowing that you are profiting off the death of people. How do you get that?
How do you put your head on the pillow at the end of the night? Just to go to show it, I mean, this tragedy is affecting everyone. One of the victims identified from the Surfside condo building collapse includes 92-year-old Hilda Noriega. She's one of the 16 confirmed fatalities from the tragedy. Noriega was the mother of Carlos Noriega, who is the police chief of the Miami suburb of North Bay Village. The Noriega family said they've lost their, quote, heart and soul and matriarch.
Damn.
I have a friend who's working it, and I text him every morning just to see how he's doing. It is graphic. It is not good down there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys already know that, but
No.
The word we're hearing a lot, and the one you mentioned to me yesterday that your friend said, because you told me this yesterday, was overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. The magnitude of it, the scope of it is overwhelming.
He's putting in 12-hour shifts.
Yep.
He's told me details that are gruesome.
I bet. And, it's interesting you say the overwhelming, because yesterday on our newswire was a report from the chief of the contingent that's from Seminole and Orange County. I think there's like 80 members of both fire departments that are down there. And he said the one word he is consistently hearing from his crew working on that pile is overwhelming. Just the scope of the work that lies ahead of them. Well, experts are debunking a theory that last week's condo collapse was triggered by that Navy war test in the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay.
Investigators, of course, still trying to figure out the cause of the deadly collapse, but one theory is that it was triggered by a blast set off in the Atlantic Ocean a week earlier. On June 18th, the U.S. Navy detonated a 40,000-pound explosive about 100 miles off the coast of Daytona Beach, making sure their latest aircraft carrier was war-ready. But it also triggered a magnitude 3.9 earthquake. Now, a